Welcome to Let's Play Master of Orion 2. This is the start of episode 5. Turn 150. And my conquest of Chrysalon continues. I think back in episode 3, the Klackons were able to come in and sneak away a planet, keep it away from me. Only 4 turns from now, I think that this force would be enough to take out that starbase. Will I get any more transports before then, though? Alright, starbase is important. Now let's just build. I know that. Eight frigates, 1 transport. Starbase. Alright, elections. I'm not eager to run against the Cylons. I liked it when it was a foe, because then the Cylons were voting for me because we're allies. Trellarians did not vote because when the Klackons voted for them, and the Altarians voted for me. He votes for... I have 12? Wow, I had no idea I had so many people. Still, that's nowhere near enough. Well, that's too bad. Back when the Cylons were my allies, they would have voted for me. That would have given me 18. And I think 18 would have been 2/3 of 27. And that would have given me the win. But of course, I wouldn't have had 14 or 12 votes if I hadn't conquered the Sakra. And it was because the Sakra had such a big population that they were voting. I mean, they were the other contestant. We'll take a look at the Firefly 2 can be improved upon. Well, you don't need a computer guy. So it doesn't make it smaller. That's not good. So it looks like I actually can't improve on the Firefly 2 until my shield spacing comes down. So the Firefly 2 remains in production. Oh yes, I'm saving up money for another leader. I have to be mindful of that. Alright, when Chrysalon built a transport, it would be cool if it built another one. Alright, I got turns to kill before... I got 3 turns until that ship arrives, so I might as well just let it build. Soon. Sakra, been eliminated. Two transports. Still waiting on that one more frigate. Oh, ion drive, so I'm a little bit faster. Shield capacitors, that's good. Planetary stock exchange. Advanced damage control. I think advanced damage control, does that get installed automatically? Yeah, once it's, okay. That just improves your ship so rapidly. I mean, it helps them heal really quickly. And it's universally applied. Maybe too valuable. It's not a game breaker or anything. It's not like you have to develop advanced damage control, but because it affects your fleet, your entire fleet all at once, it's a nice upgrade. Anything that affects your entire, like, empire without you having to build something in every colony or build a ship to fire that gun, that's pretty useful. Alright, Klackons III. I think I still want more transports. Definitely want to win. Firefly 2. Maybe if I built another one here. One more turn, and then it's invasion time. And it looks like the Koldan, Trilarian are definitely keeping them under pressure. A single battleship, I don't know if that's enough, but it's keeping my antagonists at bay. So who destroyed the Sakura? I could have sworn that the Cylons and the Sakura signed a peace treaty. Yet, we should have said who killed them. Let's see here. Looks like the Altarians killed them because they now control that whole star system. It's definitely ready. Definitely time to attack. Class 1 shield, that's pretty formidable. Shield capacitor. Oh, I don't know if I can even injure this guy. I think his shield capacitor might heal so fast that nuclear missiles might be just outclassed. If that's the case, I might just kind of stock my fleet here. Well, first off, I'm going to fire, and I'm going to start retreating, like my usual strategy. And I'm going to take stock of defense. If my missiles don't injure this starbase's shields, then I will start retrofitting these frigates so that they can actually wield a weapon that can damage this thing. I might have to like build just like a boat that launches a single Mercurolite missile. I hate having to use like a Mercurolite missile before it has the MIRVing capacity, but I might not have a choice. If the shields are too powerful, I might have to use something that interacts with the shields differently. Shield capacitor is a pretty good tool, even for class 1 shields. It definitely made that thing better. And I was glad to add it to my repertoire, because now all my star bases will have a shield capacitor. Because I researched that myself. I also got the ion drive. I guess that's pretty nice. I got those two. I traded for the shield capacitor. Forgot about that. Alright, that seems like a lot of missiles in the air. Hopefully it's enough to take out this starbase. Those shields. I respect the shields. I don't know. Let's see what happened. Well, I did a lot of damage. The shields were definitely taken down, but they regenerated. I took away all the armor. I injured the hull points quite significantly. I might actually have enough firepower to take out that ship. We will find out soon. I'm continuing to retreat though, because I don't want to retreat into hyperspace. I want to stay long enough to see all my missiles make their impact. While at the same time I want to run away from his missiles. So that is why I'm running towards this left edge of the map. I should also start turning so that I can continue to run away from missile fire. Yeah, we did it. Alright, invade. I'd rather invade than bombard. I actually thought I was going to have a bigger advantage, but Zordium armor, I didn't realize I had Zordium armor. It's a little bit of a nice advantage. I'd like to steal it. Iridium. Well, that'll nice. I don't think I might never need a better fuel source than Iridium. Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to get the armor. Okay. I took all of Klackons. I am happy with that. I wish I had kidnapped a insect person, but apparently there were only silicioids on this world. What's going on? If they already have a robo miner plant, that would be pretty impressive. In that case, do this. Oh, that's nice. So this place, the planet already had the robo-miner plant in the starport, spaceport. Even though, I guess I didn't invade it. I didn't bombard it, so that the Koldan, they're going to have their hands full. So I was able to take Klackons. Klackons will be having to defend themselves. Definitely too busy to lend ships. Biospheres, why? I feel like I gotta start taking my Navy much more seriously. Alright. Kind of feel like I'm at peace. Is anyone at war with me? Declines it. I can't believe they're making war on anyone. Things are about to get tougher though. I think with the last of these sort of like, you know, the Klackons, the Darloks, the Silicioids, the Sakra, they basically should have unified against the humans, the Cylons, the Altarians, and the Trillarians. Basically, the humans, Altarian, Trillarian group. Us four found it very easy to cooperate. I don't know what's up with the Trillarians and the Altarians going to war, but they did. Altarians suffered a setback, which they never really recovered. You can tell like how much better the Trillarian economy is. Well, I want to buy that starbase because I want to start making battleships, and I think Slaw, with this leader, is going to be well poised to make battleships. So I need like what, $600? Oh no! Oh, ETA. Duh. Alright, 23 turns to hire this guy. 520. So I'll get that soon. I wonder if the Trillarians are going to get kicked out of the north part of the map. If like the Cylons and the Altarians are going to attack those fringe colonies. I'm just saying, if I were Altarian, I would definitely have a vision of unifying my solar system. So I have 6 planets. Cylons have 5. Boy, I think it's only a matter of time for the Cylons to take... They'll probably take all of Sand. I think they'll eventually take Altair, Coldan too, if I don't first. Alright, let me make sure my colonies are actually building things. 41 turns. Alright, whatever. This interface is nice because it makes transporting citizens across your empire, and it makes I'm going to start using that interface a lot more because obviously I do a lot of population micromanagement, and that interface is a lot more efficient. Man, everyone's stealing my anti-grav harness. That thing is pretty useful. I wish I wasn't just giving it away, but I don't have any spies. So, Klackons I coming to Chrysalon, huh? I thought the Trillarians were gonna give them a bigger fight, but I guess I was wrong. I still have all my ships that took out that starbase, so I think I have the upper hand. I will buy a missile base, though. Make sure I have some security on every world, in addition to my normal situation. Alright, so no more transports for a bit. Starbase. Alright. Ground batteries for Titan construction. Well, I definitely rely on missile bases, so neutron scanners could be pretty helpful. Well, yeah, and it's 900 points, so I'll go ahead and go for it because I should get it quicker. Maybe I will attack the Klackons battleship orbiting Hysalon. What are my allies up to? It's worrisome that the Cylons do have a pretty cool, technologically sophisticated fleet, and they have run out of enemies to point it at. There is only me now. Well, not literally only me, but there really isn't a dearth of foes. I do wish I had captured an actual Koldan population, a Klackon, because I think they get a +2 production. I think their workers' bonus passes on to people that capture them as slaves. Alright, what's going on? Oops. Alright, I still gotta save up and buy that leader. Please don't declare war. You must declare war on the Trillions. Okay. I will, because the Cylons are far scarier than the Trilarians. And it kind of forced me to go to war. I'm going to send that fleet to Slaw. I think I do have the weapons to take it out if I get a chance. This planet is defenseless. That's not good. Buy a missile base? Sure. Alright, I know the Trilarians have a battleship. They have been around. It looks like the Cylons are going to do most of the damage. Well, I got transports. I got a transport. I got Fireflies. I was thinking maybe I'll go to Koldan. Maybe some of these planets don't have star bases. And I can just invade one or two and actually capture a Koldan citizen. I'll have a foothold in their star system. And then from there, I'll start conquering the planets that are still in under their control. That also will totally force that battleship to leave me alone and fly back to Koldan to defend their stars, their planets, their handful of colonies. When it comes down to it, not going to win this game with a vote. Only shaved one turn. I can tell I'm not going to win with a vote. There's not going to be any other races besides the Cylon and the humans before too long. I'd like to think that as a Klackon fleet approaches my own worlds. Starbase, 4 turns. Hurry up. Seriously. What are my leaders' situation? How long? 19. Well, I think I knocked over their starbase without any problem last time with the same exact fleet. Let's go ahead and try it. I'll just start sending transports after Koldan Prime. I'd like to capture their capital world. It's a big population boost. And I can use it as a center of industry. And again, this will definitely make the Klackon battleship return to its home star system. If I recall, the Klackon army has Zordium armor, which also improves their starbase. This means that they're probably... I mean, I'm not going to be able to invade their world with only 4 Space Marine army units. I'm definitely going to need some more transports to take this planet. Hopefully, I think I can make those back aim Chrysalon. That's awesome. Like, I think Chrysalon was getting conquered by the Klackons, and that's why I decided to move in as vigorously when I did, and take Chrysalon so that it would be under my control, not someone else's. But that all happened because the Klackon were taking over Chrysalon, and so having now Chrysalon taken away from them, and now Chrysalon is being used as the manufacturing base for conquest of Klackon territory. So it's funny how they were pushing into Chrysalon. Now Chrysalon is pushing into them, backed by the humans. Oh, that was a powerful weapon. Sort of. He will get one more shot off. That is good news. So he got all his missiles off. That's nice. He'll probably be the target from here on out because he took so much damage that if he gets hit again, he'll probably die. In fact, it's pretty surprising he isn't already dead. My ships also have the ion drive automatically. All ships get that as soon as whatever. What's nice about the ion drive is I'm now faster, so I can cover more territory, beat a retreat. And I probably have a little bit of a bonus to my beam and missile defense, but it really is pretty marginal. Alright, I think I might have it. This fleet has what it takes to win in this condition. Yes, do it. Alright, they got 5 buildings. I kind of want to preserve the architecture. So let's see what I can do. I'm not going to win this. But I took them down quite a bit, and probably my next set of transports will take Koldan. Humans and Trillarians are at war. Yada yada yada. That's so awesome. Oh, why am I -10? Oh, I count on slaw to make a lot of food, don't I? Alright guys, come over here. You guys suck at food, jeez. Not even very good at science. Food production injured. I can't believe those people haven't retreated to their home planet. I'm definitely going to shift some food production to like Earth and other worlds that are agrarian. Slosher is nice for their food production, I have to admit. Alright, we're good. Starbase. I cannot stop building a... Alright, one turn. Fine now. But I took them off. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and overbuild it. I think that will stockpile the construction for the next thing. I'm hoping it does. I think it carries over. I'm going to go ahead and let it do that so that I can just really shoot out some transports really quickly. Meantime, I also want to hire the leaders I was talking about. Alright, Koldan. 1 colony, 10 frigates. Did they rebuild the starbase? They did. I destroyed the starbase. They simply rebuilt it. I'm not going to attack. Well, again, I definitely want to hire this person, but I'm going to hire the other person first. Trillarian spies. I have got to get control of my spying situation. I got to set up a world to just buy a lot of... Alright, so I'm about to have a lot of extra food. So I'm going to go back to focusing on food production from slaw, while the rest of these guys make research, and so on. Plus 17. So extra food is money. I think it's like you get 2 gold for every extra food, or is it... Do I need a new technology to do that? I'll need to check that sometime. I'll go ahead and do mostly science. Alright, +7. That's not so much of an overrun. I don't need to like optimize to the point where I always have 0 extra food. I do want to look up what the Darlocks do as a race. Race statistics. Darlocks. Trillarians. Transdimensional. So they get a bonus to ships. I'm pretty sure that bonus, you have to be the Trillarian player. You can't kidnap a Trillarian world and somehow take over that bonus. You can take over their artifacts homeworld, though. You take over rich and large. Their aquatic race is pretty useful. I would like to kidnap some Cylons. Alright, so Darlocks, ship defense, espionage, that doesn't help me. Subterranean kinda helps me. Stealth ships does not help me. Klackons. get a bonus industrial. That's what I really want. I want to mix the Klackon and Sakura industrial production with population population bonuses. So the main advantage is silicioids. They don't need any food. Population growth plus 50. I don't understand. I thought silicioid had a negative population growth. But they're lithivores, so they can eat rocks. They don't need any food. They're tolerant. What does tolerant mean? I'm just not clicking on it well. Forget it. So, Darlox, here we are. Repulsive espionage, subterranean. Okay, that's not helpful. Unfortunately, I was hoping like maybe they're like they get a +1 when they do research or something. But Nazen and human labor, they're kind of generic, I guess. I thought Chrysalon had a marine barracks somewhere in it, and I was making transports here. I guess this is the place. So I definitely want to take over that world while I can. I feel like I'm very close to conquering the main world of the Koldan people, and that world is very valuable to me. And so I can get some transports in the air pretty quickly and begin my conquest. Meanwhile, I want to... Is someone somewhere, please tell me someone is building a battleship. Okay, a knight. Sol 2. Anyone else? Starbase. I can live with starbases. Okay, no. Neutron blaster, neutron scanner. That'll help me see navies coming a little bit better. Also, you know, missiles really attack. I mean, missile. I have missile defenses. I think that this will probably help all my missile bases. Okay, I was trying to remember my build order. I think with atmospheric renewer, I'll have enough chemistry levels to build the Mervine Mercurolite missile. Of course, planetary stock exchange makes more money. What to do? What to do? Atmospheric renewer. Well, money happens faster. And right now my problem is not enough transports, not missiles. Alright, just one turn. That's it. Alright. And then we'll get back onto the starbase. Build me some transports. But then pollution processor, biosphere. Give me some spies. Someone needs to build me spies. Alright, so this is a toxic world. It kind of sucks. That's just what it's like. I like the Sakura as farmers.
You can see he's a better farmer than like the. So we get 3 extra when the Nazen are on. Take them off. You can see a soccer is making 4 food. What I'd like to do is just get enough soccer to make at least all the farming population, since they get a bonus to food production. It's pretty nice. Alright, I need more Sakura in Seoul itself. And that's probably all the transportation I have available. Wow. All right. Spaceport supercomputer, I support that. Terraforming. Oh yeah, Marine Barracks, Space Academy. Solution process for biospheres. Oh, that's cool. That's sort of the finished build out if this gets accomplished. When that is done, that'll be a fully developed colony. This is a world that could definitely use some Nazine. Oh wait, before I do that, I have to make sure I have enough transports, freighters, which apparently I don't. So I should just interject that anywhere that I can. Klackons, cold dance system. Antimatter torpedoes, neutron blasters. I will definitely be running away. Zorium, that's not good. Augmented engines, battle pods. Green crew. I don't think that'll really come up. The green crew has basically 0 bonus to beam attack, beam defense, missile defense. Like the next level up is plus 15 to all those statistics. Sweet. I have to consider that it's going to make destroying this starbase that much harder. I don't know. It's going to take me a little bit before I really am in a position to destroy their starbase. They rebuilt it pretty quickly. I obviously took out so many of their soldiers, but I wasn't able to take their planet. Alright, let me look at some more design options. see, it can't MIRV. When you can MIRV in my RV, that means you basically get 4 times the missiles. That each missile you launch delivers 4 warheads. So that would be 4 times 8. 32 total points of damage, but it counts 8 points, 8 points, 8 points, 8 points. So when you have like Class X shields will totally blank these missiles. Mercurolite missile, you get blanked by a Class 15 shield. That's, you know, XV. And then there's also Class 20, which also will, you know, make that get ignored real quick. Without MIRVing, you know, that makes the nuclear missile still the most dangerous. I don't really need the shields. What I need is something that drops its missiles and then retreats pretty quickly, which at this time means that the Firefly 2 remains the best build out for my missile ships. So we're going to build some Firefly 2s. Alright, I need to build them at 1, you know, I need to build a lot of these ships. Let's just put it that way. They seem to think I can build it pretty fast. I don't know how much production I have stockpiled. I don't care. I'm going to check in next turn. I need more ships. We're going to war. So the Trilarians are about to attack the Cylons. That's pretty convenient. That's keeping the Trilarians off my back. I thought that, you know, this conflict here at Atena would keep the Trilarians busy. I was pleased to see the Cylons attack so quickly. Again, I need more ships. That's what I'm saying. I need more ships before I can attack Koldan. Because I can't take out a battleship and a starbase. Not with my current navy. Not until I get more missiles. Or better build out. Well, I'd really like to capture Koldan. I would love to spread those insect populations a little bit around my empire and put them all on ship construction. Pretty much, you know, they just do production really well. They make fantastic members of our society. I am sending this population to Chrysalon 4 to, I better check. But I was thinking how if humans, actually Slaw, if humans were on Slaw 1 and 4, they would make better researchers, I think. I think that they, that the Slaw suffer a penalty for research. I think that's still in effect. I haven't verified that or anything though. Alright, Slaw, big population, not going there. The prime one, that is. And hopefully I didn't like run out of transports again, freighters. I am guilty of doing that often. Klackon attacking me in Koldan. I think I might have to attack him near a starbase so that I can take the battleship out and retreat. So I might have to be aggressive, but again, I'll be better off if I build a few more of these missile ships, just because by delivering more missiles to start the turn just means these ships are that much more dangerous. Why does Razam keep having food shortages? Oh yeah, I keep running out of freighters. Cylon and Alkari are at war. Funny about that. Alright, Orion battleship. They have pretty good science, so I'm not looking forward to their arrival. Alright. 2 turns on a radiation shield. Don't even have a missile base yet. 2 turns. Alright, let's see how much time I have again. 3 turns. Alright, same. Ouch. Well, the worst thing that can happen is he starts picking apart my ships, and it was a lot better when he missed. I can tell you that. So I keep hitting the C to center it. I don't know why it makes that sound though. Be-doo. So I definitely need my ships to survive to the best of their ability. Maybe I should have retreated with that injured one. Can I tell him to retreat? Might be too late to make a difference. Was not too late to make a difference. Alright, so my strategy is to spring all my missiles on the starbase while I actively back away, try to destroy the starbase, then I'll retreat, I'll come back, destroy the battleship if it sticks around. So, multi-attack plan. I'm going to be just destroying their constructions one at a time. Hopefully they don't have enough money to keep building new star bases like they did after I destroyed it the first time. I wonder if between the battleship and the starbase, if they have a lot of anti-missile defenses. Because we'll have to pass by the battleship, and that is an opportunity for... Oops, have I not been firing? No, he's done. We'll find out. These answers and more right after this message. Right after this word, I don't know what I just said. Continue to retreat. Uh-oh. Did you fire? You fire. Alright, still doing some damage. Maybe the next round of missiles will destroy that, and then I'll just do a big, broad retreat. It's a good idea to start turning pretty soon. Maybe next... I'll just try to take a right angle. I don't know if that'll leave me being a sitting duck or not. Probably will. I should start angling now. Yes! And my missiles still went after that battleship, which is neat, especially if they don't have advanced damage control. I forget if I can tell from this screen or not. But whatever the case is, it's time for me to beat a retreat. I'll come back next turn, basically a month from now, in game time. And I'll be able to rearm all my missiles. Hopefully everyone survives the retreat. Guess not. Holy crap. Boy, I took some shots there at the end. Oh, that's a drag. They actually took out like 3 ships right there, right at the end. And that's going to mean taking out that battleship. Is in no way guaranteed. Okay, so what is coming home? Oh, I'm retreating. What's coming there? Oh, that's fine. I'll just retreat once I get there. Okay, so unfortunately I am retreating. I am going to go all in on making as many of these things as quickly as possible. Still building a starbase. Man, it's taking a while. Do I have like basic construction tools? What about the other worlds? Robo miner plant. I'll go ahead and throw some of that production on a Firefly. Just help me get some more ships back in the air. I feel a great need. I feel a hunger to eat some crab. or whatever those Klackons things are. Starbase. Starbase is good, but I thought I put a Firefly 2 in there. Alright, so that will give me some reinforcements pretty quickly. And then I think I will be able to complete my invasion. Alright, so Nazen. What are we doing to defend you? And I have these leaders I need to hire still. Alright, 1 turn. Missile base, 1 turn. So now they only have a cruiser. Wow, how does Koldan keep repairing their starbase so quickly? Alright, let's see what kind of technology this thing has, and then I'll just retreat. Antimatter torpedoes and fusion beams. Class 1 shields, Orion, optronic computer. It's a great day for the Alkari, who are always the Altari. I'm just gonna keep calling them Altarian, Alkarian. I just don't know what the deal is. On the evil Cylons, heck no. The Alliance is no more. What about our trees? Firefly 2, Firefly 2, okay, soil enrichment. Alright, that's kind of nerve-wracking. Alright, they're attacking Slaw. I declared war on the Trolarians to honor my alliance with the Cylons. Can I seek peace with them? Can we trade tech with these guys? I'm basically running out of allies, but thankfully I'm sort of a hitman taking care of my enemies. There's no technology to exchange. Well, I would like to know who the Cylons are at war with. The Alkari. I feel like the Cylons made me declare war on the Trolarians. I need you... Damn it, who is who? Okay. I need you to declare war on the Trolarians because you made me declare war on the Trolarians, and now they're still at war with me, but they're not at war with you. We are willing to do as you ask. Thank you. That will take some pressure off of me. There's a battleship approaching Nazen. I have no fleet anywhere nearby. Boy, a shield is actually pretty helpful. I still want to buy my leader though. 520. Oh, and I got a colony leader. I have to assign. No, I need to hire a colony leader as well. Alright, so ships 12. I hired 25. Definitely need to defend myself. Hence the radiation shield. Just leave those guys on production. Whatever they do. Alright, so they're gonna attack Koldan. They think they're so clever. Well, I wish I could tell this guy not to retreat. I have some forces on Chryslon. Build me another one. 2 turns, I can live with that. 2 turns. So when I return to Koldan, I will have more of my missile ships that are pretty formidable. Alright. Trilarian, I'm glad that fleet is not heading to Slaw. Kari. I can tell you I'm a lot more concerned about the long-term capacity of the Cylons than I am the Trilarians. So if somehow this conflict doesn't go perfect for the Cylons and they lose some ground, if they are weakened, I might try to take advantage of that. We'll see. I don't really expect the Cylons to lose any ground. I think they probably already have like the best battleship or something like that. Looking at the historiograph, they definitely think Cylons definitely have the best technology. Humans are trailing the Trilarians, so if the battleship attacks me, I thought I would have had a tech advantage, but it does not look like I do. Humans are not favored in a fleet conflict either. And impressively, the Cylons look like they took some losses. I thought they were kind of on their way up and up and up and up. Klackons battleship has them in the running as well, still. Very competitive fleet-wise. Humans just running away with buildings. Hopefully all my building construction is having a good effect on my empire. I think it is. I mean, I'm getting more capacity for a lot of things. I'd like to see that reflected in having a bigger fleet, though, and having more tech. It's not reflected yet. Population, astronomical compared to everyone else's. So this world is my least defended. A starbase would take 41 turns. Wow, that doesn't really seem feasible at all. Alright, radiation shield, take 5 turns. I can actually buy it. I know that that is not a starbase, but at least it'll help them defend themselves a little bit. Let's take these people to Sol. Well, I think Sol might already have a Sakra on it. Nazin would be good. Nazin 2 already has one. Because they're aquatic and Darloks are not. I bet I can take them to Nazin Prime. You know, flourish in the oceans there. Alright, next turn. Just feels like there's a lot going on. It's like an Abascus. So many moving parts. Planetary stock exchange, that'll help me make a lot more money. I'm looking forward to that. Alright, so it's time for me to invest in chemistry. Start moving towards Merving nuclear missile. Tongue twisters here. Merculite missiles that MERV. But I am looking at everything else, make sure that's what I really want to do. I like Titans, but they're obviously, as soon as you can build Doom Stars, everything but Doom Stars is kind of antiquated. Ground batteries is pretty sick. Battloids is a huge advantage when you invade. But yeah, the opportunity for MERVing Merculite missiles, I should invest in that. Wow, that's an impressive hero. I mean, lots of weaponry. They have so many bonuses across so many different things. Now, one drawback is that I don't have fighter garrisons. I actually would really like them. They're very powerful. They can be very powerful. They're not always very powerful, but if
Fighter ships can be good, but it's basically like if you go down the Mervine nuclear missile path, you'll skip over fighter garrisons and you'll skip over fighter bays. Alright, Trillarians and Cylons are at war. That should take some heat off me. Koldan's gonna counterattack. What are they doing? Klackon cruiser went to Usika for some reason. I think the Trillarians thought they were going to find some pretty easy prey here in Nazen, this backwater corner of my empire, but they were mistaken. Blockaded, that's why I'm making less money. I have to make enough money soon to hire the leaders that I want to hire. 11 turns, 520. I'm going to try to do it soon. Pleasure to meet with you. No, I will not give you tribute. So you declared war. Firefly 2, needs a primary food shortage. New ship. Supercomputer. Terraforming now. New ship. There is a lot going on. Alright. When they blockade Slaw, I certainly suffer a food shortage. Nazen and Sol can barely make up for that food shortage. Alright, so I finally found a world that can produce what I need it to. Alright, so the walls are caving in on me, man. I just can't breathe. Everyone is surrounding me. I don't know what's going on. I gotta build some more ships. I don't have enough ships. Definitely want to take out this planet if I can. If I get lucky, hey, maybe they'll still be blockading Slaw when my fleet arrives at Koldan. In one turn. Actually, virtually guaranteed. Maybe I can take it next turn. That would be so sweet. Taking a capital world, I feel like that completely disarms the enemy. They no longer have one. Usually your capital planet, up until you like colonize some really nice worlds, maybe defended by monsters or something. For the most part, the best planet is often your home world, especially if it's large and aquatic to begin with, which I think it is for the Koldan. Anyway, taking their home world, I always think, kind of destroys an empire's ability to respond. Of course, in the meantime, I have to worry about the Trillarians. Thankfully, the Cylons did take some heat off me, as I was hoping. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. So we meet again for the first time, for the last time. Before I kill you, I want you to know that I'm your brother's cousin's college roommate's third uncle's nephew. Has he fired all his missiles already? Oh, he only had one? What?
So I'm not doing auto because the computer wouldn't retreat in the same pattern that I need it to. I need to preserve my ships, so I'm running away. I'm dropping all my missiles as fast as I can. That's why I only carry 2 missiles. I can fit like 1 more rack on my ship that way, so I can try to get as many missiles in the air in the first combat turn and then in the second combat turn as I can. And then pretty much let all the missiles hit, and then I retreat. If I kill something big, it means it was totally worthwhile. Uh-oh. I don't know what that means. Did I damage it at all? Shield capacitor. I think the shield capacitor is pretty tough. I don't understand. I feel like there should be more missiles in the air. Maybe I don't know. Obviously, I'm gonna let a few missiles hit, and then we'll retreat like I always do. Oh yeah, no. There should only be 1 bank of missiles in the air. That's ridiculous. I'm losing track of time and reality. Space itself. I told you the walls were closing in on me. I must have hit done for this guy on accident. First time through. Yeah, that's the good damage. I'd like to see that. And so now I continue to like move towards the corners. I'm just trying to outrun missiles as long as I need to. Like this guy has a missile on his butt. He could actually apparently outrun it if he can make that corner. All I gotta do is see that starbase explode, and that might be the end. So, crossing my fingers that I get as many survivors as I can out of here. Ouch. Yeah. Alright, so we lost a troop. We're going to take their capital, though. Suffered a loss. We lost 1 soldier. I'll make the visit to his mother's family myself. Alright, so hopefully I get the Zordium armor. That is a nice little bonus. Plus 15 instead of plus 10. Anti-grav harness, again, it's very nice because it's plus 10. You always have it. It sucks when someone else steals it because it's kind of a big bonus that you never replace. Like with armor, you can get better armor. You can get better rifles. But you'll never get a better anti-grav harness.
Atmospheric renewer. That exists. Okay. Oh man, guys, give me Zordium. Alright. It seems like I'm always worried about my planets getting attacked. I'm going to go ahead and invest in ground batteries. Alright, what's my food production like? Negative 14, that's not good. Look at all that production. They really do make a lot of production. So I think it looks like they already have a robo miner plant. Gonna double up on the security. Alright, so the Klackons are trying to do something bold to try to shake me. Obviously this blockade, slaw. I didn't expect the blockade to stay there. I thought my plan was to drive the Klackons to make their fleet do something other than blockade slaw. I'm running out of turns to hire this leader. Three turns. Once I have some defense around the Klackon capital, I will move to liberate my people on Slaw. I will admit, these constant blockades are irritating. But it takes this many people to make food. Nazen just suck at farming. These guys also have a big need for food production. Alright, so that reversed those trends. Let's go ahead and get these guys back on construction. Okay, so we're approaching an hour and a half for this episode. This has been episode 5. I feel like I have gotten a lot done. I'm going to turn 168. Let's take a look. We have a lot of dead empires. I think I exterminated the Sakra and the Darlogs. I did not exterminate the
Sakura. No, no. I exterminated the Silicioids, or the people of Chryslon. These two were my allies. The Cylons demanded I go to war with the Trilarians, so I was like, okay. I did, because the Cylons are more powerful than the Trilarians, so I wanted to ally with the Cylons. But then the Cylons were like, okay, we make peace with the Trilarians, but you're still at war. So you can see how our alliance collapsed pretty vigorously once these other, like, basically, when we were able to expand into these other 3 empires, we were willing to cooperate. But once these empires were dead and we couldn't expand through them, these guys fell out of the alliance pretty quickly. I would love to trade for some research. They got some options, huh? Ooh, fighter bays. What I really would like is a fighter garrison. Boy, I wonder what a fighter bay would do for me right now. The tachyon scanner makes your fleet cheaper, and you can see enemy ships further away. Whatever, tachyon. Planetary stock. Yeah, okay, so that'll make them more money, which helps me because I actually will get more money from them from our trade treaty. So I tend to trade things that will help alien allies gain money. I tend to trade that with them so that I can make money off them in trade. So Trilarians, orbiting Cylons, Klackons, sending a fleet to Sol. Slaw, blockaded. You know what? No, I am not. I am, I definitely want to get some leaders. I am frustrated with the fact that I haven't paid for this guy yet. If you let it linger, it actually can get difficult to, like, be able to get... Oh, wow. Alright, I'm going to play one more turn and get the money, hire that leader, make money somehow like an underwear gnome does. Right. I wish this battleship would go away. I mean, I have been... Alright, do I want to take another planet from them? Maybe that's what I should do. Desert worlds have food. Abundant. Rich. Poor. Because they are blockading me, I will attack them. Oops. Alright, so we'll attack next turn. And I'll buy that leader. And then I'll save, and that will be the end of episode 5. Wow, Cold Ant just got a lot more exciting. Trilarians showed up with a bunch of transports. I don't have the oomph to defend 2 planets. I don't think I do. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack this desert world. I'm gonna take it. And then, when... That'll give the Trilarians 2 targets to shoot at when they attack. So that way, I mean, because I don't have missile bases for either, I mean, for that other colony. I mean, I just conquered it. I don't know what I expect. I guess I did not expect the Trilarians to make a move against me at the front of my invasion.
I forgot that humans make bonus money off tax income. So normally my taxes are at 0%, so I don't make that bonus. But thinking about it, that means humans for less. So when I raise the taxes past 0%, I finally interact with that human bonus of plus 50% from tax revenue. And so that means whatever it is I'm taking away from my people that are producing, and I turn that into money, it's more efficient for humans. So I wonder if it's actually just more efficient as a human to run with plus 50% taxes the whole time, so that you get that big bonus from the human tax bonus. It's just worth considering. So that would imply that the best strategy is to always have the highest taxes, or at least to often have very high taxes, so that you're making more cash than you really deserve. And then you can take that cash and buy the buildings that you're now no longer able to buy since you're taxing so much. I mean, it takes longer to build stuff when you tax them so much. I think that also might impact your scientists. I'm not really sure off the top of my head. So, I don't know if I would have attacked this planet if the Klackons weren't blockading Slaw. I feel like, I was trying to be like, hey Klackons, come defend your home star system. I am attacking it. But they actually didn't send anyone here. But the Trilarians showed up. I don't know if the Trilarians and Klackons are getting along, or if the Trilarians are trying to exploit the Klackons, or exploit the Klackons by helping the Klackons facetiously by invading the world that I conquered. Because then they could take a Klackon planet and then be like, hey Klackons, we destroyed a human planet. Yay! Alright, this time they got a lot more defenders at Cold Hand 2. So we'll start with bombardment, and then invade. I don't think I have enough. Nope. Shoot. Okay, Trilarians attacked me at Cold Hand Prime. I didn't lose any ships. I don't know what the Trilarians are packing. Fusion beams, antimatter torpedoes, Zordium armor, class 1 shields, no shield capacitor, optronic computer. I think that I have what it takes to destroy this ship.
So he retreated. I would say retreat makes a lot of sense. Alright, so another Firefly, Starvation, Starvation. Ooh, where are these guys going? 4 turns to Chrysalon. That's so awesome. Alright, so the Klackons are leaving. Cylons are making their move. So I definitely want to hold what I gained on Koldan. Well, I need to send more Slaw people throughout the universe here. Do I have enough transports to ship more? No, I don't. Okay. Alright, so I can finally hire that leader. So now he'll actually make money for me. And it'll take like 34 turns for him to pay for himself, but he will. And he'll give me various other bonuses to my fleet. Alright, so next I have another... Oh, if I had the fighter bays, this fighter pilot would have been worthwhile. But like I was saying, it's usually a different direction you go on science when you angle on fighter bays. Okay, so that is it. This is the end of episode 5. Conflict abounds, but I am pretty secure in my holdings. I'm doing a good job of not overextending myself. When I was pretty vulnerable, I got my allies to attack the people I was worried about. Of course, my alliances have fallen apart. At least the Cylons are still in there with me. One thing, though, obviously, I've had these relationships with honorable races, and honorable races are not like pacifistic. They're not nearly as loyal. They will attack you. The difference is that they'll actually like tell you in advance. It's like, okay, now we're gonna go to war, and then they'll give you a minute to prepare instead of like sneak attacking you or something. Notice I have extra food. Alright, this is enough. I am probably driving myself crazy and everyone else too. So y'all have a good night, and I hope you enjoyed episode 5 of Let's Play Master of Orion 2. The Humanverse.